hello, good evening, good night, welcome, whatever greeting you want to use. I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries. And today we are going to get into some Nesto mess. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see who we have here. First on the moonwalk, we've got Jackson Tabasco. Good evening to you, Justin's mom. Petty Patty, hey y'all. We've got Listen to Me, Sonya's crack body. Hey, let's talk about it all. Sonya's boots. I said Justin's mom. Sonya's boots, Sunflower Babe TT. We've got okay, that's who we got. And to those of you who are in the bushes, let me make sure I didn't miss it. Petty Patty, did I skip you? I didn't mean to if I did. Petty Patty is here. Okay, let me make sure. Wow, it's a lot of people in the bushes. But so anyway, how y'all doing up there in them bushes? I am doing splendid. We are going to get into the mess that we like to get into that's known as Sonya and Nesto. Let's see what kind of Barbie dreams she has been living here lately because, oops, almost dropped the mic, not myself. Hey, hello, cat. Hey, it's too complicated. Hello. You need a solution too. Hello. Hello, AK's POV. How are y'all doing? Um, we're going to get into the mess of them two and see what they're talking about because these are calls from June. So we're going to see what they're talking about, and we're going to see if Sonya's still gallivanting everywhere. So let me share my screen so we can get into this. Okay. Okay. Oops. Hold on, phone calls from prison. Hold on. Hold on. Let me pull up my thing here. Here we go. All right. Now let me share it. We're gonna get into this call that I have not heard at all. I'm gonna go back over there and listen to it unedited, but unedited? No, I mean without my commentary. But anyway, and if you want to hear it without my commentary, it's over there on phone calls from prison. But I didn't get to hear this because I was asleep. And I woke up and it was time for me to do the live. So I said, oh, well, I guess I'll listen for the first time with some of you guys who probably have already heard it. Hey, Mary Willis, how are you? All right, now here we go. Am I sharing? Is it up here? Okay, let me add it up here. All right, make it a little bit bigger and we will get into it. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Give me a second. I didn't know I had nothing on there. I got to put some money on there. Go ahead until it go off. I don't know. I got to put some money on that phone. You said it was like 62.
What is going on? Hey, Jet Black Straight. AK's POV, so I'm listening for the first time. Also, you missed the live. Okay, so what is what? Who did listen to this? Because what is this? What is going on? Hey, Joseph Bullard, who is this talking? I hear her, but it sounds like a very sick man or something. Hey, B. Ann.
Just on there. But, that's okay. How you doing? How was your day? How you feel?
Okay, so wait, am I the only one who heard that? Did y'all hear that? We're going back because I don't think y'all heard that. It was something weird going on in the beginning of this call. Listen to it.
Give me a second. I didn't know I had Nothing on there. I gotta put some money on there. You should have flying online. Go ahead until it go off. I don't know. I gotta put some money on that phone.
Okay, so Justice Mom said she was talking to someone else. Now it sounds like maybe she's on, but if she was on her other phone, like how can we hear that person so clear? This is just weird, but okay. Hey, allegedly in Harmon. Hey, no 54. Thank you so much for the member milestone. She says, hey, Legacy and Moonlighters. Nola, No 54 has been a member for 1 month. Welcome. Mm, y'all, I'll get it together. Y'all know what it gives on Wednesdays. I got to get used to being back on here. But anyway, thank you so much for the member milestone, Note 54, a member for 1 month, and thank you for supporting the platform. All right, let's get back into the East too. I think I said hey to you, Joseph Bullard. I think.
It said it was like 62 cents on there. But that's okay. How you doing? How was your day? How you feel?
Same old every day.
Same. Oh, yes, 3 cents on there. Then you put some money on there. Oops.
More and more
Huh?
mental health, more and more mental health, more and more.
Oh, okay.
More and more mental health, y'all. Is he going mental? What's he mean by that? And why? Oh, why is she always asking him how he's doing, what he's doing, and what he ate? He's doing the same thing he's always doing. He is feeling the same way he's been feeling for the last couple of years, and he's eating whatever slop they are serving him. So I don't know why she even asked that. It's insulting. I mean, she's asking him, how was your day? Like he went to work or something. Shay B said, Lord, I forgot it's Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday all day, soon to be Thursday, then Friday, then that wonderful national holiday on Saturday, which is known as my birthday. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's put some money on there. No, thank you. All right.
You had to hang up to do all that?
No. I mean, I shouldn't. It was only 3 cents on there, but it's on there now, so I put some money on there. So it should be good. Should be good if it say anything, just hang up and call me right back. But I put money on there. I didn't realize it, you know.
Okay.
You know, I be letting it run down, and then I, put money on it. And then I let it run all the way down. I put money on it.
I thought she was a businesswoman. When you're a businesswoman, don't you supposed to keep track of the funds and what's gone in and what's come out? I mean, she needs to do better. Sonya, you need to do better about your boyfriend's accounts.
Just in case,
Okay.
asking about for a refund. How are you?
Hanging in there.
Right?
Yep. Hanging in there.
Best in the worst situation. Trying to do your best in the worst situation.
Yeah. Did you see the parade
Happy
today?
Father's Day.
Well, I don't feel like it, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'll take it. Thank you.
I know. And that's what, the second or the third Father's Day? Second.
It's third. It's three. Number
Third. Ah, damn.
I've always loved my
Well,
papa.
Yeah.
He's my
Okay. So you
favorite
watched
guy.
the parade today?
Ooh,
gonna watch the rest
yeah.
of the parade.
I
No,
always
the
loved my
parade.
Oh,
papa.
the parade? No, I didn't watch any of that crap. No parades, no protests or fake protests. I didn't watch any of that stuff. I didn't watch none of that fake ass protest. It's so dumb when all they gotta do is write a bill. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Write a bill. Sign a petition. Write a bill. And then you write a bill, like in certain states, and write a bill, and they can go there if that's what they want. They want to keep them, write a bill, and, change something and they could just figure it out. But you know,
Okay.
they want every state to look like California. California don't look too good right about now. I mean, it didn't look good with all the homeless people, and every cost of living is high. And it's like there was nothing like, other than the weather, there was no upside to being in that state. I used to ride around and see Skid Row and be like, and it was like,
Okay, you said you used to ride around and see Skid Row. Why were you looking for it? And that's number one. And number two, that's why they call it Skid Row, because it's a lot of homeless encampments and stuff like that around there that they've created. But why would you, if you weren't looking for that, why would you go? Because you have to like find that. I mean, it doesn't, it's not underneath the Hollywood sign, like it's not on the tourist attraction route. So why would you? She, mm-mm-mm. Hey Bella, and she says all you have to do is write a bill. If you want to keep them, and if you do, and why is the pro? I don't understand. How are the protests fake? I'm confused. I am so confused. AK's POV says he asked about the parade, and she's talking about the protest. Are they ever on the same page? I mean, ever. Petty Patty says Sonya doesn't know how a bill comes becomes a law. Write a bill, right? Just write a bill. And I don't know if this man has not discovered that she's not as intelligent as he thought she was. I don't know what's, well, yeah, I do know what's wrong. Never mind. Never mind.
what the heck? What's up with the government? How are people still on the street like this? Like blocks and blocks of tents. And little homeless, little cardboard houses, they done, what I'm saying, finessed and old RVs.
That's like everywhere right now. That's like the new norm. So
Well, Atlanta looks like that, but they supposed to have moved them people, but I don't know where he moved them, but Atlanta had a lot of tents under the highway and on the side of the road, all along 75 and 20, right around there. And they had like an abundance of homeless people, especially since they raised the rent, so high. A lot of people couldn't afford the adjustment because they didn't raise the wages. They didn't raise the wages. They just raised the rent because chip base salary is only $2.30 in Georgia.
How strange is this that this little zesty dude is talking about homeless people and them being in setting up the RVs and stuff like that. How is she talking about that? And she is currently, as far as I'm concerned, in that same situation, because it's not like she decided to have to do RV life and she has like um a setup. Because to me, if you're doing RV life, you already know how to, number one, hook your RV up, or your school bus, your van, whatever life you're picking. You know how to operate all your equipment. You have a water reserve. You have gas. You already know how you're going to dump, where you're going to dump. You know where you're going to park. You're not just wandering around aimlessly looking sitting in parking lots for 4 hours and going to nice neighborhoods just sitting. That's not what you do when you live that life. It's a very organized and structured life. So she's just up there. She's just one step away from what their situation is, which she has a little bit of change in her pocket, and they don't, and she wants to talk about them. Petty Patty says Sonya is telling the real reason why she's leaving, why she's living in a mobile driveway, not a mobile driveway. Um, AK's POV says squatting in driveways and Walmart parking lots in my state, both would get her ticketed, towed, or both. Well, on the moon where I'd live, she'd get arrested. I mean, you just can't go camping out just anywhere. Hey, Rossi, you can't do that. Mm-mm, not at all. Mary Willis says, Sonya, you are 2 minutes away from homeless. Right. No 54 said, Her bitch ass riding around in a bus. She has to plug up at night. Bitch, please. Where is baby Ali when you need her? Thank you. Hey, I'm free to be me. Not only that, where she's got to turn on an alarm before she goes to bed. And she made it real loud. So, like, the least, like, if a mosquito goes by, the alarm's going to go off. That's that life. Joseph Bullard says she's more creepier than the ice cream man that cruises the neighborhood in his van playing music. Is that a song? She's more creepier than the ice cream man. Sound like a rap, like it could be some rap lyrics. Y'all know I don't know a lot of rap if it's new.
That's crazy.
Did you buy you some new outfits for the heat yet?
Yeah, I bought some. I bought some tops. I didn't need any bottoms. I have a crap load of bottoms. So I didn't need any bottoms. I bought some tops. And I bought that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But I don't know why. You know, you see something, you buy it, and eventually you use it. I guess that's the motto. You know?
You
I
taking
did good, too.
You taking
Huh?
vitamins? You taking your vitamins?
So I got these, I have these smoothies that I do that are, they have a lot of stuff in them.
Is
And
that
then I've
work?
been drinking, well, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. It's been doing good. I feel.
Hey, champion. So now this is the second time I've heard her talk about these smoothies with all these nutrients that she has. But I'm just curious. Do smoothies? I mean, I've had smoothies before, but do they make you run to the? I would think they would maybe make her run to the bathroom. I would think, hey, Leo lady, what about y'all? Y'all drink smoothies, and how do they work on your system? I can't remember. I don't. I have smoothies so far and few between. I can't really say. I'm gonna start doing more smoothies, but yeah, I can't really say. Bella says it's just fruit, so not really. Yeah, but see, the thing of it is some people like if I were to make one here at my house, I would use like almond milk, and I'm careful about the ingredients. But when you go to like a smoothie joint, or you buy them just from somewhere else, it might have whole milk in it, and we don't, as black people, we don't do good with whole milk. Hey, Mons. So I was just wondering. Joseph Buller says the perfect recipe for the runs. See, that's what I'm thinking. Hey, I revives.
Like, I feel a change. You know, I definitely feel a change in everything. So yeah, I would say yeah, it works. It's working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. We'll make some chili dogs and French fries tonight. I was trying to think what I wanted to eat for dinner.
Oh, how you gonna do that? You got some grease in there?
I got a full like my refrigerator is taller than me.
To make chili dogs, we should need grease.
Now,
Taller than me.
I'm talking about cooking on your little stove.
Wait, okay, y'all. I'm trying not to stop so much, but why would he think she would need grease to make chili dogs? You do one or two. You boil your dogs, and then you can buy chili in a can, or you can make your own on the stove. None of which requires grease. And it requires water, which is something she don't have. But hey, let's talk about it. All says some have, you talking about the smoothies. Some have fruit and greens, and they can use the kind of milk you want. I revives. It depends on what's in it. Mine is blackberries, and those will send you. I love blackberries. I ain't gonna lie. I will get a thing of blackberries and will sit up, wash them things off, and sit up and just eat them. I even buy the frozen ones and just eat on those. Now, here's a trick I learned when I was doing when I had my surgery, because we had, the doctor required us to take classes. So, one of the things that they taught us to do is to take grapes and freeze them. because it'll give you that sensation like you're sucking on a piece of candy. And that was in 2001, and I've been freezing my grapes ever since. So I will buy frozen fruit from Walmart and just put it in the freezer, and if I want a snack, just eat that frozen fruit. Hey, Peekaboo, Ann says smoothies are already broken down, so it's easy on her digestive system. Hey, Attitude and Tylenol.
Oh, John, you got the
Okay, so
mobile.
I don't. Right. I have a 2 burner situation, so I can cook. I can cook in here completely. I can make Sunday dinner in here if I wanted to.
Okay.
It's enough space and everything for all of that. But and I went and got some stuff at the grocery store, so I'm going to probably make me chili dogs and fries. That never hurts my stomach, when I eat that. I'm usually good. I've also had some potato wedges and barbecue pulled chicken. All right, with some butter. I was gonna make that, but I'm gonna end up probably eating it tomorrow for lunch because where I stay at, his girlfriend's fiance, she's making Father's Day dinner tomorrow. So she texted me and asked me if I wanted a plate. So I'm going to have a Father's Day dinner because she can really cook. And I told you she had Memorial Day weekend, she cooked and it was really good. She gave me a plate like she fed me like as if I was a man. There was a lot on the plate. I was like, I can't eat all that.
There she is, referencing herself as a man. She fed me like I was a man. For her to not like gay people and to talk about homosexuality the way she does, she sure does refer to herself as he and him. I have never once told anybody, male or female, oh, I'm a dude, or I don't even have masculine energy in me. Now, there are some women who walk around and they do have like a little bit of masculine energy in them, and that's not who and what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody like her who just constantly refers to herself as being a man or a boy or a him, he, whatever. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Attitude and Tylenol, thank you so much for the super sticker. She says Sonya needs to become sunny. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Look, I read ahead. let me let me read that again without cracking up. So, Attitude and Tylenol says Sonya needs to become sunny and live in his truth.
How could I forget that I had given her an interest? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off. Banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom, banging on the.
Thank you so much, Attitude and Tylenol, for the super chat, and thank you for supporting the platform. Shay said, I had a watermelon mojito smoothie this morning, an avocado smoothie Tuesday morning. I am just not an avocado fan, but maybe I'll try a smoothie and maybe mix some kind of good fruit with it or something, or use vanilla almond milk. Maybe that'll, because I'm just not a fan. Hey, Tanya B, how are you? I'm just not a fan of avocados. Maybe I'll get some tomorrow. And AK's POV says, at Shea B, an avocado smoothie sounds good. I may try that tomorrow. I just got avocados and keep frozen bananas for creep. I was wondering, okay, I'm going to buy me some frozen bananas too. Let me put that on my list. Patty says Sonya is the type of girl that guys don't try to talk to when she didn't try to talk to when she was younger. So she became one of the guys to get attention. Oh yeah. Yeah, that does kind of make sense.
Let me just tell you this time, just feed me like a toddler because I don't really eat a lot of food. My stomach capacity is very small. So she's
Okay.
cooking tomorrow. Yeah, she's making Father's Day dinner for my boy.
So you done got over your soreness? Are you working out and all that?
Man, okay, so my legs was really killing me yesterday. But I really kind of tried to push through it a little. Then I was like, they look okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take my shower. So I just, but I did like 5 rounds, 5, uh, whatever you call it, 5 sets. I did 5 sets. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Well, I hit this tomorrow. I'm just checking on you. I ain't got nothing going on.
I'm not kind of looking.
Yeah, take me out of here for a minute. Be 5 minutes, cause man, they pulling them off the street, boy. I'm talking about they need that medication bad, boy.
Really?
Man, them
They have a section for them where they have a medical ward for that.
That ain't working no more. That's over with.
I don't even think they probably evaluate the people. They just rush them and throw them in there. They don't evaluate them. They even see if they got mental issues.
The medical ward is over with? What? And they're pulling people off the street because they need medication, which unfortunately, a lot of people who are homeless and living on the street do tend to need, medications and stuff for mental health. But what is he talking about?
Doing that no more. Trust me, they're not doing that anymore.
Till they get that first lawsuit, that's when they'll change it. Somebody end up dead or injured and they'll sue, and then that's when they'll change it. That's usually when they change stuff, when they get that lawsuit.
Well, good luck with that.
But being preventative, it's always after the fact.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello?
Hey, Shirley's divorce finally. We ain't been into this too long. You know how we do. Shay B said, you add a packet of Benefiber, you put that shit on everything like Frank's hot sauce? Oh, okay. Ah.
How are you today?
Yeah.
I think you're just moving around.
I'm fine. She said, tell you happy Father's Day. She kind of pulled back off of that because of, how everything's going on.
Okay.
So she texted me, so just tell you Father's Day.
Okay.
She. Why she do that like that? So I'm assuming the she is Laverte. I'm assuming that that's who they're talking about. So instead of Laverte on Father's Day spending what is it, $5 or whatever to call her deity and say, "Happy birthday, deity," she texted or called Sonya so that Laverte would tell him happy birthday. And I'm gonna tell you what, I don't believe that. I just believe she's lying and making that up. I really do. I really do.
Happy Father's Day. Yeah, I should see you when you touch down.
That's cool. Everything good.
Everything's good. Did they see y'all something special today?
Nope.
Some facilities do that. I guess that's actually just the prisons and jails, prison county jail situation. Yeah. What's the weather doing up there?
Huh?
What's the weather in your city looking like?
Oh. Sun out.
It's a sunny day. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You go out in the yard?
No.
No.
I just thought of something. I mean, and I don't have any children, but if I did, I would not want a happy, I don't care where I was. I don't care if I was, well, I am on the moon, but I don't care what city I'm in, what country I'm in. I don't want no third party happy Mother's Day. I want, contact me and tell me, or text me, send me a card, but this third party mess, that ain't it. Hey, my Ty, did I speak to you? Make it rain NYC. Hey, what's up with you too? Um, what's up with you? What's up? That's what I meant, not with you. Um, My Tai said, Legacy Moon. Hey, Legacy Moon in chat. Sorry, I was driving when you started. No problem at all. I mean, I just don't. Attitude Tylenol said that's what he deserves. Well, you're right about that. You're right about that. But this third party, and I don't see. I think Make It Rain agreed with me. She made that up. I don't believe that Laverte text her, called her, tell my daddy. I don't believe it. I don't. She's making it up. She's trying to boost his ego.
He still look crack through the window.
Really?
Yeah. He still look crack. So, that's what it is.
I guess you see how they trying to make us kind of drag us in this war with Israel.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, I see. There's a lot going on.
That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. Start a fight and then call somebody over to help. Like, don't do that. Because they told you not to do that, and you did it. Now you want somebody to come help you. That's crazy. But this rug's so good. I bought a rug.
Oh, sound like you relaxing.
I just woke up. I took a 2-hour nap, but then I had went in the house to go get food because she cooked, remember, for Father's Day. So I just came out the house from that.
Now, I don't know if she is parked in someone's driveway that she knows or what, but, or if she is, I don't know how well she knows them. I mean, she went in the house and had food, and now she's back in her own domain. I don't know. I don't know. Like, if I was parked at my good friend's house or something in my RV and they cooked, maybe I would go in, but do you think she know them people? That she's whose house she's. I wonder if she knows them. Mary Willis says she lying about the rug. Why is she lying about the rug, Mary Willis? No 54 said Nestos, just give me a signal and I will quit her for you. The signal is blink 3 times. Not one, not two, but three. Justin's mom says she is in her guy friend's driveway. Really? I don't know how I'd feel about that if I was the guy friend's wife or girlfriend. I don't know. Every time that door open, I'd be out my window. Where you going? Petty Patty said, did she say she bought a rug? Because how did that fit in that conversation? Yes, she did say she bought a rug. Mary Willis says she's lying. I don't know. I don't know why, but she says she's lying. AK's POV says she said before that she paid $300 to stay in their driveway. $300. I guess that's not a bad deal to stay in somebody's driveway and use their garden hose to wash your clothes, your body, and your hair. Hey, Truth is name said she's in Detroit at the wheelchair dude's house. Oh, okay. All right. Um, Jackson Tabasco said YT people, because I know what that means now. I was about to say YouTube, but YT people are like helping strays. So it's possible. You called her a stray. Oh my gosh. Now, meanwhile, Shirley's divorce finally said a rug for what? And Petty Patty said at Mary Willis, I agree. Now, y'all, why I know she lies, but why would she lie about a rug? She wouldn't lie about a rug. Hey, Miss Mad About Music. Petty Patty says that's people their camper. She's renting those people's camp. You think she's renting a camper from some, wouldn't that be something if she was renting a camper from somebody? Oh
And I had to go to
my.
Home Depot so I could spray the yard because, bugs is crazy in this city. So I had to spray the yard and spray the tires and make sure bugs, remember them ants?
Yeah, I understand.
I want to get them ants. So, yeah. So I had to just exterminate around the exterior and all, and then I fogged underneath the vehicles. So, when they sit for, bugs and stuff, just Test.
Okay, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry for stopping again, but she sprayed the yard for bugs. Isn't that where they live? I mean, just in all fairness, I don't like mosquitoes and flies and things coming in my house. And every year we get a wasp or two that finds its way in. But why are you spraying the outdoors? It's the outdoors. I that makes no sense to me. The ant thing, I kind of get. I can see spraying around your because I used to do that at my house. I would spray the perimeter because we got ants the same time every year. So that's what I would do. But and see, I was with her. I was almost with her until with instead of the part taking out the part of her spraying the yard for the bugs and taking out the part where she fogged. What is the purpose of fogging is in your home in an enclosed space. Why would she fog underneath the van? I mean, so the chemicals are just going to just go. They're going to just go out in the atmosphere. So what are you really doing when you fog underneath the camper? Okay. AK's POV said that's good. That's a good thought. She may be renting those people's camper that's already sitting in their driveway. That's why she's paying them $300. No 54 says she needs to spray that bus for bugs. Right. And that's what I would do. I would go outside and spray my perimeter. And then this was actually some kind of special spray I found at Home Depot that was for your outside perimeter. And then I would spray the inside. And I would be good for the rest of the season. But it has happened everywhere I've lived. Ants come my whole life. I don't know what it is, but they come.
Themselves to it. So I just did all of that today. You know, my outdoor work. But I don't have those issues. You know, because I don't like bugs at all. They freak me out. Like, ew. Now,
Yeah, them nasty out
once you get them, right. So I didn't want to like. You know how to.
Yeah, Petty Patty. I was wondering, she was parked at them people's house. I was wondering, see, that's what I was thinking. You're defeating your purpose. And then I was wondering, would she have to be out of the camper? Because I know when you do your home, you would have to be out for hours. I know my sister, when she used to do it, my nephew, he had asthma real bad, so we kept him at our house, for the whole day and overnight, because even when you can get back in, the smell is still, the fumes are still there. So I would think that she would have to be out of the RV, the camper, in order to fog it. That, yeah, that makes sense. It really does. So let's see. Petty Patty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why is my thing freezing? Thank you, thank you, thank you for the member milestone. Petty Patty says, Legacy, you may be an ant whisperer. I wish. Anything that I could bottle up and use, I wish. I sure wish, because I would sell it. You need your ants to go? Just call me. Just call Legacy Moon. She's the ant whisperer. Whisperer. Mm-mm-mm. Well, thank you so much for the member milestone, Petty Patty. All right, let's get back into whatever other lies Sonya may be telling, because I'm not believing half of what, well, I won't even say half. I will say most of what she's saying, I don't believe. Get back into it. I lost my screen. I lost my screen. Oh, no, I didn't. It's right here. Okay.
Then when they in the rig, it's way more harder to get them out than just a vehicle. You know. So I
I
made
get
sure I
it.
could
Get it.
spray.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, you know. All right.
I
And trees. And trees are not your friend, but they are your friend. Because that shade you need, but them bugs got to be on them.
Yeah.
But I'm not under any. It's just they're around. You know.
No, I understand. I understand. You got you around them dragonflies too, the big dragon bugs.
Mm-mm.
You
Dragon
seen them yet?
fries.
No, I'm not thinking yet. No.
All right. Well,
Oh, you know what? I saw one a couple weeks ago when I first got down here. I did,
So
but
one a
yeah.
couple weeks ago.
okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, oh yeah, go on here. It's hard to wake up when you just getting them quick naps.
I'm sorry. Did I say thank you, Petty Patty? Thank you for the member milestone, member for 4 months, and thank you for supporting the platform.
That's a hard one now.
I know, right? Oh my God. And I told her 5 o'clock, so I had to drag myself up to bed.
All right.
Dragon bugs.
Yeah. Well, again, to everybody that love me, then hey, everything gonna be all right.
Hold on. You know what?
Hold on.
I'll send it over in the text, and you can just say what it is. Hold on. 2 seconds, and I'll just send it in a thing. Okay, just leave a message, and I'll send it to her. Go ahead.
Everything gonna be just fine. God still got His hands on me. He still believe in me. And guess what? The world gonna be just fine.
It's
I love
interesting
you
he
very
thinks
much.
that.
All right. Gotcha.
All right. Thank you. Love you.
No problem, dog.
Bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Okay. Now, this is where I switch gears because these tablet visits give me anxiety. So I can't do those. I can't do those. But I do have, wait a minute. Oh, stop sharing. Duh. I do have another visit that, let me see. Oh, shoot. I forgot a step. I had a visit I was going to do that's not on in YouTube. And I just realized I didn't load it up, so it won't be in here. And I can't load it up now. So what I will do is I have a call that I have not done yet. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. This is an old call, but I've not reviewed it. So we're going to go ahead and listen to that one. And it is where he is talking about feeling like Holyfield. I don't know how so, but that's how he feels. So we are going to listen to it and get a better understanding of how he feels. Let's go. Oh, I guess it would help if I shared the screen. Okay. Okay, legacy. All right.
So you had to sit down there all day today and just wait and then go back?
Yeah. Question for you. Did you send something out this morning? Just say yes or no. You ain't got to say too much.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Sonya's crack body said, did she forget we read the text? I think that yeah, I don't know because that all that's going to make me do is just get the text to see exactly what she said. I wonder how soon they can get them to me because sometimes they right away and sometimes they're not. So
That wasn't too good. You wasn't happy about that one. Just letting you know. Yeah.
You know what, though? I've sent one before to him, and I've talked pretty much the same, so I don't know what the problem was. And I would have said it in person, but I knew I wasn't coming.
The other side. The other side.
That's what I'm talking about. The other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, but the other side didn't like the other side. Two different people don't like two different things.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I mean, I would have said it to him in person. I just wasn't coming,
I'm
and I
glad
wasn't
she
feeling well, so
knows.
I just sent the email this morning. I would have said it to him in person, you know? It would have been the same conversation.
Okay, well, you need,
I just sent it that way.
well, hold on. Well, you need to go ahead on and make sure.
And you know what they do? I'll call them tomorrow. But
Yeah,
you know what?
Thank you.
I'm gonna call them tomorrow. But
You ain't got to go
I've
through
been
all that.
I've been emailing him and chit chatting with him, so I don't know what the problem is.
Well,
Don't have to explain it.
yeah. Hot.
Sonya, you don't know what the problem is, but guess what? I will tell you. He's tired of you emailing and chit chatting. That's what the problem is. She cannot catch a hint to save her life. Petty Patty said the other side, not the other side, but the other side. The other side don't like the other side. A dabba dabba doobie berry scooby dooby doo. Sometimes when y'all know what I hear when I those tablet visits, y'all know what I hear. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. And I don't know if it is the ADHD in me, but it really does. Like I get knots in my stomach. I don't know what it is. All that I think AK's POV said it all that I guess it's the moving and stuff. It's just I don't know. I don't know. And it seems more orchestrated, I guess. And I know it's not, but it just I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Petty Patty says she has been emailing and chit chatting with Wooten, and she need to stop that too. She need to stop that too. Hey, Karen S.
Oh, really? Well, that wasn't the intent. I put a smiley face on it.
Some things, Anyway.
Look, I put a smiley face on it, so
Folks don't care nothing about none of that. That ain't. Anyway, y'all talking about that dinner.
Did they? Okay, so we're not gonna say what it was, but did they tell you what it was? What it said?
No, I ain't.
They didn't tell you what it said.
I ain't going through all that.
I just a yes or no.
I said I'm not gonna go through all that.
Okay,
He
don't see
said.
that.
I can't, cause Yeah.
I just asked you if they told you what it said. That's all.
Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is that, hey, some people love and some people don't. That's what I'm gonna say. And the ones trying to save you, they be trying to, that's it. That is it. That's it. That's it.
That's it. So they gave you 30 days to the new court date?
No, I ain't got nothing yet. So that's what I guess so. I ain't seen nothing. Just got back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see your court date?
Not no more. They don't let us see them no more. They cut all that out. I guess they should staff. Get back, so there ain't nobody bring it back. Yeah. But anyway, how you been doing?
Other than my car, thanks. Other than my car, fine. I'm cool.
Oh, okay.
Other than her
good.
what?
That's good.
I'm cool. Did he ask you about the, remember they put gas in a diesel and you had to get the motor fixed? Did they ask you about that?
What'd you say? Yeah. Yeah.
Did they ask you about that?
Hold on. I gotta get a hearing aid because I can't hear for so long. Oh, I ain't talked on the phone so long.
That's just so
Oh, hey, thirsty rabbit. I was not aware that you lose your hearing if you don't talk on the phone for so long. Or he says after a while his hearing goes out. I don't know how any of that works because usually when you can't hear, you can't hear. Or if you're hard of hearing, you're hard of hearing. It doesn't come and go as it pleases or progressively gets worse during the day or any of the things that he just said. Hey, Southside Chi-Town. Hey, Delicate Dell. How are you doing?
No, did not. No.
They didn't ask you about the gas and the diesel.
No, they did not. No.
Make sure you mention that.
I did.
That time frame and all of that.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey Siri Colette, so I guess the gas diesel thing, that must be some kind of code and something that is it's probably some kind of code in his defense for something. So I mean, I don't know what that is. Can't figure that one out, but okay. All right. Hey, coffee is brewing.
Make sure you mention that. Because if you remember what they said in court, the last time we was in court, you know?
Okay.
Right. Always in it. Always in it. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I don't think that was the case, but okay. But anyway, how was your meditation and prayer? How was your meditation and prayer?
Oh. Are you still babysitting and all that stuff?
So, I mean, Monday through Friday I am, but I've been dropping her off on Fridays. To her mama, and oh yes, right here, hands on your clothes, little girl, and then they were outside. They're still like in the same predicament, but you know, it's a time frame to that, and then.
So you're saying she's still in the same predicament. First of all, the only thing I know about strip clubs is what I've been taught by my friend Native. But it would seem to me that Friday and Saturday are the big money making days. So why would you drop the baby off to her then? And if she's living in her car, like you say, why would you drop the baby off? Period. You know that's just not right. Um, but that's just me. That's just me. Me personally, I would I would be concerned about the baby if she had to be in the car. I would take her to visit her mother. Maybe we can meet at McDonald's, but that's why I don't believe half of what she says.
You know, I'll be gone, so that'll be over with, you know.
Okay.
But I pick up my thing on Saturday.
Oh, you found you one.
I get it on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, I pick it up on Saturday.
Where your spot gonna be?
I don't know. Well, you know what? I know I'm going up north because of some concerts this summer. But you know, other than that, I'm just playing it by ear.
Okay.
Playing it by ear. I can't really do too much. Hopefully, your stuff will be over by the time my lease is up. Your situation will be done.
How did she think his situation would be done by June of 2025? I mean, what made her think this is April the 30th? There's only 1 month in between there and June. How did she think his situation or whatever? He hasn't even been to trial. Would she think they were going to dismiss the whole 39 count RICO? And he's still a bigamist if he's nothing else. So I don't know what she was thinking. Hey, Salty Buzzard, how are you doing? Been missing you. So Salty Buzzer, she this is a call that came out a couple weeks ago. The one that just dropped tonight for June I played earlier. But she is in Walmart parking lots, gym parking lots, neighborhoods, wherever she can be. Wherever she can be is where she's at. Hey, Black but not bitter, how are you?
Okay.
Depending on, you know, what, you know, that, yeah. But at the same time, too, I mean, I could always, whenever you got your date, drive down, drive over, you know.
Okay.
So that's no thingy. But, you know.
Okay. Congratulations.
Girl, sit down.
What you say?
Are they planning on visiting you anytime soon? Because I could put everything in the email. He could just give it to you to read.
I don't know. I'm just so confused right now. I don't know. I don't know nothing right now, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't I got to give me some. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. I guess I
In the
got to.
morning.
Yeah.
I'll call him tomorrow.
That's probably what needs to be done. Yeah, do that because I'm confused. All this Henry left.
Yeah, Siri Colette says so. They really thought he'd be out this month of this year. Yes, she thought and not only did she think he would be out, she thought that his situation would be over with. This is what she thought. I don't know why, but it is.
Man, I feel like I done Holyfield when he got his ear bitten off by Tyson. I'm so confused right now. I
Don't
don't
be
know.
confused. That ain't nothing
Man,
to do with it.
man.
I didn't say anything wrong, so that's all I'm
Ain't
saying.
anybody, ain't about that. This is everything. That's it.
Yeah, I didn't say
It's,
anything wrong.
it's everything. Trust me. It's
Yeah, I
everything.
didn't say anything wrong. I just,
Well, okay.
that's fine.
Now you know what would really be funny is if the all of whatever she's been writing to Will Wooten, if he makes that part of his case, that would really be funny because I don't know what she's writing, but it would be funny if that was part of his case. Hey, Leo Lady says he still have Henry County. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess I think they forget about that. Or I think she thinks that that's some nonsense that'll be tossed out too. I mean, I don't know what she was thinking, but why in her calculated estimation she thought he would be out by June is beyond me. He got too much going on to be out by June. And Miss Mad About Music says he really has a comprehension problem. Well, yeah, he does, but still.
Well,
Mm.
congratulations. Congratulations. Good congratulations.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Fun times, fun times, fun times coming.
Yeah. You enjoy all you can. Do that. It's great.
Well, they fun.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'll ask them tomorrow
Yeah, sure.
what, and then me and you'll talk
We'll
about it.
move on.
How's your mental, your weight and all that?
Hey, man, I'm trying to keep everything copacetic. I'm trying to keep everything focused. That's the bottom line. Trying to stay focused. That's it. Trying to stay focused. It ain't easy.
Oh, I know. Cause just something always popping up with your shit.
It ain't easy.
And I think, you know what? I think that whole thing was used as an excuse because the defeat that was going to come in today. You get me? On all your emotions that's in and all the rebuttals that they kept putting in, it didn't make any sense. You get me? The arguments they were giving towards your defense. And I think that was just, if they try to say that was, I'll find out tomorrow specifically. But they said that he came off the back smirking, like laughing. So I'll
What?
find out.
What?
Yeah, but he came off the back smirking and smiling.
What?
Not who's supposed to be mad, but you know what I'm saying. Yep. And he came from the back. He was smiling, smirking and smiling.
Yeah.
It was like I said, it wasn't even. It was nothing. It wasn't even. It was nothing. So to say, oh, you know what I'm saying, to even mention it, it was okay. Because it wasn't even nothing to mention. And it was just going to be like how we always, me and him, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't mention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
I thought we didn't talk about the case. I really thought we didn't talk about the case, but here we are talking about the case.
You playing in the dirt? Are you playing in the dirt?
Man, man.
Even her baby talk sounds fake.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll call you later and check on you.
Because it's been a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll just check on you. I'll check on you.
Okay. I appreciate you.
All right. Okay. All right then. Okay. All right then. It's been a
Okay,
short
30.
day.
I'll be back in like 2 hours. What time your phone gets shut off? 11:30?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Leave that alone, little girl. No, she messed up.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
The next morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing?
All right. You gonna talk to them folks today, please?
I am, sir.
Huh?
I am.
Yeah, 'cause I'm tired.
I know. I'm tired.
Yeah, I am tired.
I am. I'll do it like 2 o'clock.
All right. Okay, thank you. Love you.
Well, I am.
Bye.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so
What?
you don't miss the next one.
Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. I don't know what that was about, but okay. All right. Oh my gosh. So, anyway, moving on to another one that I have not. Let me make sure. I didn't do this one. Okay. Moving on to another one that I did not cover, and this will be the last one. It's a short call, and oh, wait a minute. Let me see. When was it from? It is from, it looks like July the 14th of 2023. And this is, wait a minute. This is weird. Okay, no, it is. All right. All right, I got it. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen so we can look at the places Nesto can't go. All right, here we go.
Goes to prison, what is she going to do? Sonya says she'll get a van, park outside his window, and see him every day.
I'm
Take a
gonna
listen.
rap on your door, tap on your window,
Hello.
though you don't call me anymore.
Right. Yeah, you call me right back.
Yeah. Hey, I enjoyed the preview today, boy.
I'm gonna sit by your step.
The Green Army dress.
Press.
Yeah.
No 54. We will be, well, I think we're supposed to do body cam tomorrow, but it might be something else. I can't say what, but it might be something else tomorrow.
Yeah. That definitely calmed me down.
Until you come back to me. That's what
I took me a nap over that one. Okay.
Oh,
No question.
y'all can hear it. Hey, D-Duh. Well, that's what that sounded like. You know, it's very much given until you come back to me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to park underneath your window.
Yeah, I got this album. I ain't got a ball here now, so the air is getting to my brain. I gotta get used to that.
To your brain. He's so stubborn.
Yeah, but anyway, so like I was saying was, no, I'm good, man.
What's happening? What's happening to his brain? He got a bald head, so something's getting to his brain. How does that work? I don't even know. Oh my gosh, this man has a way with words.
When my prayers go up, the indictments, they must come down. Show you right. When my prayers go up, the indictments, they must come down. show you right.
How could I forget that I had given her an extra? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off. Banging on the, 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 banging on the.
I revives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I figure since I was on a roll, I might as well just play everything. Thank you so much for the super chat, even though you were sending it to me to throw tomatoes. Okay, I revives. Thank you. I appreciate you though. And thank you for supporting the platform. There's no 54. His brain is exploding. Oh.
I got what I need. I'm good. I'm straight. Yeah, I'm straight.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, you can have my ashes if you don't want to put them in the ocean.
I'm keeping you. I gotta burn you though. Oh, I can't put you in the ground.
So why would you want to keep my shit? All these people in the world. Why would you want to keep mine?
Let me hear that.
Why wouldn't I want yours?
Because it's hard. I know you love me, but it's just hard for you to just buckle down like that. Just buckle all the way down like that. That's a lot of buckling for you.
It's a lot of
I
buckling.
know. I
A
just
lot
sit
of
here
buckling.
thinking like, cause I was just so on. I'm gonna be by myself, train, and I'm good, and I always say that, but I mean, since you got locked up, I took the responsibility, and the weight of that. So I'm like, hell, if I could take the weight of that, I could take the weight of a relationship. Ain't nothing heavier than somebody in trouble with the law,
How about she says there's nothing heavier than someone in trouble with the law. Well, how about the person in trouble with the law just stop committing theft by deception and he wouldn't be in trouble with the law? How about that? My Tai says, dang, Legacy Moon, I Revived is giving you the native treatment. I know, but that's okay. That is okay. AK's POV says Sonya wouldn't be entitled to his ashes, especially if he's incarcerated and the state does something. She can't just, that has to go to family and stuff. Can y'all just see Sonya now, driving around in the camper in the Barbie dream house with his ashes taped on the dashboard, because that's some kind of stuff she would do. Miss Mad About Music says this was a few days after he got the SA charges. He was messed up. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Because like with a lot of this stuff, I don't be putting two and two together, like with the cases and the court dates and stuff. So thank you for that. Petty Patty said Nesto sounds like a jive time, not a jive time turkey, a jive time turkey. And Sonya sounds like Henny Penny. She sounds clown. Hey, 80% sea moss. I Revived said Ashes would go to Edith and Laverte. Oh yes, because Laverte is still. Well, wait a minute. No, he's still married to Edith. So yeah, Sonya, she is not in the line of succession. Not at all.
Everything else is easy. This is like the hardest thing to deal with. This and like somebody that's sick,
Right. This is
So,
true. This is
yeah, so I was like, hell, I'm going to deal with that. I could deal with it, And I'm used to talking to you and not seeing you anyway, even though I would love to see you every day, all day. But I'm used to it because when I was sick, I didn't see you for a whole year, but we spoke every day. So that was like, I'm used to not really seeing because I didn't really see you that often.
I got you.
So I talk to you more than anything. So it's not that hard on that part. It is, but it's not.
Okay.
Just as long as you're okay. I'm saying? As long as you're okay.
So what about the part that you want to be held, touched, kissed on? What about that part?
I can't think of that. I just can't think about it. I make my kids hug me. I make my kids hug me, like, get over here, hug me. I'm like, what, girl?
Okay.
I mean, it's not you. But, that'll come. You know what I'm saying? That'll come.
Okay.
No, you grow old, that'll come. You know what I'm saying? That'll come. You got to get over this hump, and that's fine. You know, it's just patience and understanding that this is what it is for now.
Yeah. Ain't nothing can't come no shocking in what's going on right now. So, no, good. Only thing I can do is keep dreaming. Dreaming means that whenever I get done with the shit, I can get out there and ride with you. So that's all I really basically can do. Shit. That's it. Well, I don't have no words.
Hey, D-Dub, that's a good point. D-Dub says he's indignant. The state would do a pauper's burial. I was wondering, if they, can you, okay, if you have a loved one who's incarcerated who passes away, can you get the body so that you can do a funeral home or cremation or whatever? Or is it like an automatic, they take care of it? I'm curious, because I never thought about it before. Petty Patty says almost 2 years later, and Nesto haven't gotten over the hump yet. Let's see what Shavy says. At D-Dub, is that like Potter's Field? Yeah, it is. It is. They put you in a pine box and they bury you. Or it could be like the Mississippi thing. I think it was Mississippi, where they were just taking those bodies and just throwing them in the ground in body bags. They were just doing all kinds of illegal things. So they do have to, I don't know if they have to do the embalming and stuff like that, but they do have to like bury you in an enclosed space, instead of just like taking a body bag. Or sometimes they were just taking the bodies and just throwing them in there two at a time and burying them. That's illegal. Can't do that.
No more. I won't
No.
have that no more. So.
Because you got to cut all your ties with all them people. Don't deal with them no freaking more. Don't deal with nobody. That's the best way to be. Don't deal with nobody.
Well, sometimes you got to deal with somebody. You got to have
No.
If me and you didn't deal with each other, I wouldn't have you.
More, you dealt with me on the phone more than anything. You had me like, not deliberately, but I was out of town, but then I was in town. And then I was sick, You may offer it to come see me, but I just always avoided you on purpose because I was trying not to fall. Every time I see you, I feel myself going there, and I be like, I gotta avoid him because I'll fall in love with pursuit. Fuck that. I ain't trying to be all emotionally caught up on somebody. So I was just avoiding you.
Are you emotionally caught up now?
I got emotionally caught up in April. When I told you don't come back over, you came back over. I said, don't do that.
We're talking about now.
Well, it's been since then. It's been since April. It never went away. It's more now than it was then. I'm just saying it started back in April of 22.
Okay, what if I had to go down the road? What you gonna do? At least I get to touch you and see you and look at you and all that shit.
When you go down the road, I'm gonna get a van and be down the road with you. I'll be living outside the parking lot in my van.
It's crazy as a motherfucker.
I'm outside. Why? What you need?
Man, that'd be
Hey, I wonder, are calls more expensive in the prison? I'm just curious. Is there a change in fee? No 54 says she sounds like a teenager. Yes, she does. She sounds just like she's in the 8th grade. And this she is really stunted. Her growth, her intellectual maturity is so stunted at a certain age. I honestly, let's put her growth stoppage at 20. When she got pewed. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the immaturity that we hear, is because something was stunted, and she's going to always be back in that time and place.
Gotta tell, boy.
I'll be outside. Outside the damn yard. Where is she? Is she right there?
Oh,
I
shit.
could see it every day. I just park that outside your window. And it visits you every day. You gotta visit. I'm here. We together.
I believe that.
I
I believe that.
sure will.
I really
Yeah.
believe that.
Cause I can work from my van. Don't play.
Oh man, I
There's
can
nothing
believe that.
to. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that right there, I do definitely believe that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll
I
be a
get nothing.
hell of a thing for you right there. And they got a lot of parks down south, so I know that for sure.
Listen, we ain't talking like that because you're not going nowhere. Look at these
Well,
last six. I
I
know
get
there's
it.
always a chance because people innocent go to jail all the time. You got
All the
that is
time.
always a possibility. So you can't leave all the troubles. But at the same time, we just go think, positive. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's a lot. Lies ain't gonna convict you. That's how they have to think.
No, but the truth will.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm aware of possibilities. And like I said, whatever happens, I'm here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh
When you
man.
start looking for
Hold on, let me
wait
make
a
sure.
minute.
So now, according to Black But Not Bitter, um, she says in Georgia, the body of the deceased inmate shall be released to the next of kin or an agent thereof no later than 24 hours after the demand for release by the next of kin or agent thereof. So you got to get like now, okay, I understand that, and everybody has procedures, but what are the chances? There are people whose loved ones die in prison and they don't find out about it until days later. How, I mean, like, are they going to notify somebody in enough time for them to do the 24 hours? But she would never, pick up his body or anything like that because all of that um, costs money. And you've got to pay to transport the body, you've got to pay to cremate the body. So that's a lot of funds, and they want that money up front, not you know whenever you can. And I don't think they'll do a payment plan on it. Karen S says she is the type to dig Nesto up and have him doing the Bernie treatment, shades and all, riding around in that camper. Girl, don't you know it? Weekend at Bernie's. Petty Patty said Nesto already planning his prison stay down south because he know his goose is cooked. His goose is cooked. D-Dub says, and if he passes on the weekend, she's not coming on Monday. Right. Pope thing. You man, pass away on a Wednesday because you doomed if it's the weekend. And Leo Lady says, I know who does not want that body. Let me see. Would that be somebody who's a strawberry? She definitely don't want it. Or she might give him a free cremation.
Just say, hold on, wait a minute. Now, what you say there? Say it again.
It just start looking bad when you're doing that push away stuff.
You breaking up. What you say?
I said if it starts looking bad, don't be doing that push away stuff.
Oh, pushing you away?
Don't do that.
Don't push me
Don't do
away.
that.
No,
Don't do that.
don't do that.
Can you now?
Yeah,
Don't do that.
wait, you know
We're
what?
good.
You need to get out of my motherfucking head, man. You need to get out of my head, man.
Don't do that. All right. Don't do that. Don't need to do that.
It done went across my brain about 3-4 times.
No,
I ain't
don't
gonna
do
lie to
that.
you.
No,
I ain't no,
don't do that.
yeah, I ain't no lie to you. It had, cause,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it
It's
sure
okay.
had.
I know what I'm signing up for. It's okay.
Okay, alright, okay.
That's the part I don't understand. You are literally signing up for all of this. Peppermint Patty said, read today a woman was under arrest for marrying her ex without his knowledge and sent him a copy of the certificate. How on earth did she accomplish that? Oh, wow.
But you
That's
sure got to
remember, I
clarify. You
was
done
okay.
got
I
to
was okay
clarify.
with being, yeah, but I'm telling you, I was okay with being growing old alone. So this is not ideal, but this is not going to deter me because I was not thinking, ooh, with somebody and be in a house and a man and all that. So if things go awry and get all twisted and sucked up, you know what I'm saying? We're good.
You say
We're
it one more
good.
time because you was breaking up around a little bit.
That's
Say that.
it.
Say that one more time.
No put you away if you feel like shit is something
Okay, I
fucking
got you.
wrong. Yeah,
Okay,
don't
all
do
right.
that.
Okay, I'm not gonna do
Cause
that.
I'm gonna ride this ride together.
Okay, all right, all right.
No
Okay,
matter what. No
I'm not
matter
gonna
what.
do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do
Okay.
that.
Cause you said it before.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll break your
All right.
promise. I'll beat you up when I see you. Look, I'll beat you up when I see you. Oh,
Okay,
you
all
got it.
right. Okay, I'm not gonna.
So, No 54 said at Peppermint Patty, that was here in Texas. She got the judge in trouble also. Justin's mom said, I read that too. She was a stalker in prison and finessed the marriage. Y'all, can somebody please send me that? Because I would sure love to read it and research it and do something on it. So send me that. Somebody, you can email it to me or send it to me on Instagram. Sounds very interesting. And in fact, I'm looking to see if I can see it now. But that oh wow. Wow. And so now tomorrow night I will be on and I will be doing body cam tomorrow night. And I might do that too if we get the information, I'll do that too.
I ain't no quitter now, but damn, when you can see some other shit going on that you don't understand, you got to figure that shit
I
out
know
too.
I didn't feel like everybody's like out to get you and everybody's with the bullshit and everything's coming at me.
That's how I feel. That's
That's fine.
exactly how I feel.
Listen, that's fine. It happens to other people.
Here's the thing. Why would somebody I still don't know who he is. Why is somebody out? Why would they be out to get him? I mean, we don't know him. And Bella said, she's a desperate ass. Yes, she is. She is so desperate. And she doesn't really have to be. Nobody else wants him. And he ain't gonna be able to get anybody else. So, she ought to be just heal, Sonya, heal.
I'm trying to go through it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go through that. If they're all coming in at once.
That's exactly how I feel.
Young Thug going through it. Look, Young Thug going through it. It's a
Yeah,
lot of,
but
it's a
He is
lot,
not Young
it's a
yeah,
lot
Thug.
of,
it's a lot of what? Good people what?
a lot of people like Sheen, that little clothing store that we always shop for Katie. They just got indicted on racketeering.
Who?
Yeah, clothing
Wait,
store.
wait,
The
wait.
clothing store.
Are you in a bathroom
The
somewhere? Cause like
Rico.
you
Yeah, I'm in the
echoing.
bathroom. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Okay.
okay, you got.
Y'all, okay, y'all. She in the bathroom. Is she gonna wash her hands? That's all I want to know. Because I don't want to gross black but not bitter out. So I just really want to know, she gonna wash them hands. Patty said nobody wants her either. And No 54 said she should sign them up for love during lockup. That's what I say. At least she would be earning money for this foolishness. And, to help his defense fund. I don't know how much they pay, but it's something. And then that'll get him a lot of pen pals because a lot of women, they love that. D-Dub says a month prior to this call, he was begging Shirley to tell him if he could come home. Right. He was. See, that's what I like about y'all. Y'all be remembering this stuff better than me. So yeah, he was wanting to know, and he wanted his answer. It couldn't be no thinking about it. He didn't want to give her a cooling off period or anything. He wanted them answers Now, Shay B said nasty germ ass. Hey, Aunt Nettie, how are you? Y'all are not right.
Open your door again. Is your door closed?
Is this better? I took you off speaker.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. What now?
Yeah, they just got charged with the RICO Act and racketeering clothing store.
Who?
I just read that today. You don't know what it is. It's a girl clothing store. It's new. It's an online store that makes a lot of good money, but they're based out of China.
It's online.
It's an online store.
They're black?
I don't know. I think they're Chinese. I always thought they were based out of China.
Really?
Yeah, they got caught up today.
You said they got caught up today?
I read it today, so it probably happened a little couple days ago.
I don't know why this phone breaking up so bad.
Me either, Nesto.
No worries, you know.
I can hear you now.
People go through shit in life. People go through things in life. It's either medical, it's legal, you know what I'm saying? We just hope that we don't go through things in life, but, you know, it's just
I don't hope to not do anything illegal. I just don't do anything illegal. I mean, who wakes up every morning? Let me not break any laws today, Lord. Now, because I get a little frustrated if I get a ticket, even though I know I was speeding. I still am frustrated because I just don't like the police contact. So it bothers me. I know I'm breaking the law by speed. Maybe that's how it feels. Maybe people who commit crimes on a regular basis, maybe that's what they feel like. Well, I know I committed this crime, but that don't mean I wanted them arresting me. Like when I speed. I know I was speeding, but that don't mean they had to stop me. I'm trying to get home. I want to get home. When you work and you going home, you just all you think about is going home and relaxing. That's what I always thought about. Or cooking dinner then relaxing. So I can imagine for a criminal, I wonder what they think when they constantly commit crimes. That's just me and my mind wandering all over the place. Now, allegedly, Harmon was wondering, was Nesto thinking about Dion when she talked about that clothing store being hit with a RICO, which, by the way, let me look that case up because I would really be interested in that. But we know he wasn't talking about Dion because Dion got a warehouse and he carries his inventory around in his trunk from place to place. So okay.
the course your life took for the moment, and we just have to ride the ride.
Yeah.
Fight the fight, ride the ride,
Yeah.
get past it. It's an awesome message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just going through it is hard. That's just when it's just like, I know it just seems like it's a never-ending bullshit that keeps coming. It keeps resetting.
Yeah, it's like
Never ending. Never ending. It takes I still, I emphasize the because I don't know how to say those words. I mean, they just flow out her mouth. All the ing words, because all of her ing words have a K at the end. And the way it flows, I mean, I have to like really work hard just to do that. And it just effortlessly runs off her mouth. I mm-mm. Oh, let me check my IG. Okay.
like I'm starting all over again. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Seemed like it just started all over again.
You are.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. But it's all right though. I got my answer. You took something out my head. You took it out my head, so I'm good. Yeah. For a minute, I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna never get to feel no more. I ain't gonna never get to touch it no more. I ain't gonna be able to jump up and down in the bed. I ain't gonna be able to do that. All that shit I went through my motherfucking
I'll
head.
never
I'm
be
not
able
gonna
to
lie to you.
jump up and down in the bed.
No, don't think that way. Do
I'm
not
not gonna
think
be able
that
to see the
way.
pale lights no more. It's over.
Oh.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. As my mind went through all that shit. It's shit like a desert.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking on a desert. I'm looking for water in the island, but that shit ain't there. That
Mm-hmm.
shit is in my mind.
All
That's
right.
exactly
Oh
how this
gosh.
shit feels. Yeah. And it hit me today when I went down there and they coming down there. I'm like, why the fuck what I'm doing down here? What the fuck is I'm doing down here?
Right. Why am I here? Why is oh.
Yeah. So I was going through all that emotional shit. So I just just give it up, man. Don't let it fly, man. Until I can't got no control. But I thank you for taking that out of my head, cause that show was in my head. I said, well, I'm just gonna cut all the families. Fuck it, just fuck it. Just fuck it. Let them just don't talk to nobody no more. Not just fuck it. Now I
Mm-mm.
said that to myself. I said, man, I'm not gonna tell you how this woman riding up down the road, and it's like I'm in my 20s. What this shit sound crazy to me?
Yeah,
You
but
know
you
what
know,
I'm
you
saying?
have to realize. I know.
Oh, Shay B, I know y'all. Okay. All right, let me play this call. I gotta show y'all something.
So, and sometimes you don't want to invite people in on a problem, and that's
Yeah.
fine. I understand. You know, I don't mind the
Because
ride.
you said something very, very, very valuable. You said, man, I just don't want to be, and boring nobody with my shit, my issues and shit. I got mad at you at first because, it's different when I'm in the winning with you. So somebody new, they might their intention not to be in the winning with you. You understand what I'm saying? They look
Mm-hmm.
for one thing, but they got to
Mm-hmm.
take, yeah. So they got to deal with other shit. They don't want to do that. See, that becomes
Mm-hmm.
a problem. So yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. And I know God knows what I'm not. That's what I don't understand. Why God know this is not my character, but they're attacking my character. I'm trying to figure that. Then I went out
Mm-hmm.
back and forth. Is it a God for real? This ain't no God doing this right here. What the fuck is going? Mind playing tricks on me. Here I go.
Dun, dun,
So
dun,
I'm not
dun,
gonna lie
dun,
to you.
dun,
I'm going
dun,
back and
dun,
forth.
dun, dun. I
Now my
can't. Wait a minute. No, you did not. Shay, come on now. Oh, homie, my mind's playing tricks on me. Dun, 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 dun. Man, that would have been perfect opportunity. Hey, Damachi, the RN, how are you?
sit up in the fucking bed crying. No, I'm not crying. I'm not doing that shit. Do I cuss people out? No, I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. I mean, you already
Mm-hmm.
see I'm really patient. I'm really patient. But but
Mm-hmm.
but I'm but I'm
Mm-hmm.
angry. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
But
you was
I'm
in good spirits when I found you in August, and I was like, why is this man not mad? 'Cause I'd be pissed the fuck off sitting in jail 30 days, 40 days, one day.
well, here's the
I was
thing.
like, oh, he got some strength on him 'cause I've been in there. Look, my sister had me like I was in there. They kept saying, you got to turn yourself in. I said, well, fuck, I don't now. I was like, it ain't going. My lawyer kept calling me like, you got to turn yourself in. I said, I didn't do that shit, so I'm not turning myself in. You have to come get me. And he was like, thank you, please, to come turn yourself in. And I was like, no, because I didn't do that. And I'm not going to sit in no damn cell. They did.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna switch gears for a second because thanks to one of my private investigator moonlight investigators has helped me out a bit. So I'm gonna show y'all something. Let me see. I guess I can show it. Let me stop sharing this and then share this because y'all really want to see this. I'm telling you. Let me make sure it comes up first before I get to talking. Okay, here it is. Can I make it bigger? Let me make it bigger. I don't want to make it too big because I want to here we go. Y'all, I found this clothing line that belongs to what's his name? What's his real name? Not Lavostier. What's his real name? Tina Turner, whatever his real name is. Here we go. I found the clothing line, right? Uh Allegedly in Harmon said, is that Carl Kanai? And we gonna read his pent up message. It says, about I know how because I lowercase know KNO, which is with a capital K, and how HOW capital H. Okay. This is what his brand is all about, and I'm gonna tell y'all about it. Jackson Tabasco says Sean John. I know how isn't just a brand. It's a mentality, baby. It's a mentality. The baby part is me. Um, Born in the streets, built with purpose. I know how represents those who move different. The ones who learn the hard way, period. Who never asked for directions but still found the way, period. We speak the language of hustle, comma, ambition, comma, and quite or what quiet is that quiet confidence. First of all, can I just say before I read any further that one thing we know his strong point wasn't in school if he finished was English, because you don't put a comma in front of the and all of those, the ones who learn the hard way, period. That's not a okay, it's not a complete. Anyway, I revived said which one of his girls wrote this? The one who gave him the car or the one who painted his whole house? Who painted his mama house? Bella, this is Dion. This is his clothing line. So let me continue reading. Um, each piece we create blends high fashion attitude with street bread, authenticity. Every stitch tells a story, okay? Every drop hits with intention. Every drop. I guess that means everything he drops. No 54 said that shit looks cheap. I wouldn't buy that with money. Aunt Nettie said we know he dropped out in second grade. All right, now, y'all. Um, Last paragraph. We don't follow trends. We create movements, child, y'all. They over there create movements. We don't sell clothes. We build identity. All right. Okay. Bella said, I know you fucking lying. No. I kid you not. And it says, now, now, I'm confused. I don't know if this is called I Know How or um Know How Global from the desk of Know How Global. Just to give you guys a little insight on the brand. Thanks management. Uh I see for those who know. Love what? See for those who know, for those who will. Okay. All right. All right. Everybody's just giving them big ups. Woo child. Let's look at some of these. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Jackson Tabasco said I seen them close. Jackson Tabasco said I seen them close at Eckerd's yesteryear. Black with but not bitter says FYI. A comma after and is called an Oxford comma. Ooh, snooty, an Oxford comma. 80% Seymour said he should market this to people being released from jail. I don't know. What he needs to get is somebody who can write so that they write this for him because this is ridiculous. Okay. Not impressed with that outfit. Um, ooh, child. Is this Dale Earnhardt? Who is this? I don't even know who this white man is. I don't know who that is. Y'all tell me if y'all know. I know how. Okay. The matching t shirt and shorts. First of all, let's get the wrinkles out. Iron this stuff. You've been taking classes or lessons from Sean Hoover. Mm, 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 mm. And it's a now see, this is a the sizes for this is small to 2X. Now I would think men are a little bit bigger, so I would think that I would think that the sizes would go a little bit higher, at least to a 4X, especially marketing to men. 80% CMO said instead of Apple Pay, he can take leftover commissary funds. That'll do it. AK's POV said go to the video. He talks about all the money he makes. Really? Wait, is that on here on Instagram, or are you talking about? Now this looks like a little kid's shirt. Who is this for? This looks like mm, a little kid, a baby hoodie. Shavy sells her booty shorts. D Dub said he's doing like Sheree, putting his brand on Sheen clothing. Here go the all day sucker shirt. He stays sucker free. The suckers be behind him, whatever he said. Whatever he said. Oh, I'm gonna go to the video, but we got to get into these fashions. So wait a minute, the shirt. So I wonder, is this his pair of shorts that too? Does that even match? And why would you? What? I don't understand long sleeves in shorts. I don't get that. Mary Willis said kids clothing. This is just oof. Mm. Oh, just what you want to see. Is this a blunt or is that a cigarette? I don't know. Who is wearing these hoodies? Shay B said, "Oh shit, did he? We made it. We made it." Justin's mom said photography is not his strong suit. Oh my gosh, this is not. Do men wear like are these stars or studs? Do men I just won't even say men. I would say black men. Do they wear designs like this? Bella said I would not model for him. I might wake up unalived. This is just what on earth? What is going on here? Wow. Interesting, interesting. And these see some of this stuff reminds me of skateboarder the stuff the skateboarders wear. That's what this reminds me of, some of this stuff. Uh-oh. If y'all want some coochie cutters or what they call poom poom what they call them, Daisy Dukes, that's it. Here y'all go, ladies. Do y'all want me to forward the information so y'all can order? Did you say Jackson Tabasco trash? I'm gonna be honest with you. This shirt right here, it's kind of cute. I do like that. I mean, I don't know about the saying. Booty shorts. That's it. Thank you, Rossi. I revived said, bless, bless him, little heart. He's trying to go legit. I know, I know how to come up. That's what this shirt says. I know how to come up. Okay. All right. And I take it maybe this is the back of so this is the front, maybe I'm thinking. Here we are again with Native. Are you around, Native? Native? This young man needs your creative yeah, Native, get on that. Oh, thank you, Black but not bitter. Stay sucker free. That's what that should say on the back. Stay sucker free. Yeah, that's that shirt that we heard about on the call. Rossi said, where he get these sayings? Child. 777. I know how. Y'all, what's the meaning of the number 777? I can't remember off the top of my head. Do somebody know? I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, here we go. Staying sucker free. This is not a good design because he should have left the studs off of this one. Oh, do we still wait a minute? Don't let me find out that he doing shoes too. He is doing shoes. Oh, okay, 7 is the number of completion. Okay. Okay. Mm. Wow. Okay, let me see. I don't think the video will play though. Now I hope this is a woman's set right here. I hope this is for women because I wish I would walk down the street with a man wearing this. Yeah, this must be women's. I know how. Okay, let's say this was with someone who has sense. I know how. Do y'all Hey Muffin 218, do I know how to what? I know how to what? What is it that I know how to do? Um I don't know what he knows how to do. See, look at how this hoodie. I mean, I thought men like their hoodies and stuff. Look at how this hoodie is fitting this dude. He's not. This is just not. Look at how these. Okay, all right, all right. Bella said, "Look a mess." Okay, is it just me? Do men walk around with hoodies like this? I didn't know. I revived said, I know how is like be be blessed. I mean, it just ain't nobody answering me. Do men wear their hoodies like this? The hoodie doesn't even. Oh well, yes, it does because his is covering his whole head. Hey, V Lenore, how are you? Allegedly, and Harmon said the dryer got them hoodies, but I don't understand. I don't. Hey, Queen Black. They okay, so Bella says they do now, unfortunately. So that's the style to wear your hoodie too small. Hey Nola Brown. That's the thing. Okay. I didn't know. I don't but what okay, this who is why are I mean studded up. He love them studs, boy. He love them studs. Ugh. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, look at the Dion. Look at the Dion. That's what I was saying. Black but not bitter. The hoodie looks short, but Bella says unfortunately that's how they're wearing them now. All right. Uh, so look at Dion. He looks right smart here. Doesn't he look smart, y'all? Dion looks smart. Mm. Stay sucker free. Uh-oh. Why would I want to wear a sucker free hoodie and a sucker free t-shirt? I stay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I gotta wait. Cause I stays away from suckers. Y'all hear me, sucker? I stay away from suckers. I wonder what this is. Let me see. Let me blow this up and see if I can. This looks like okay. This looks like I know. Y'all probably can't, but this down here, this little circle part down here, this looks like a man riding in a golf cart. That's what it really looks like. My. I stay away from suckers. I know how. It says I stay away from suckers. And if you didn't know how to read it in the red, it's in black too, written over the red. Um Says I stay away from suckers. I know how. So in case y'all didn't catch what it said in red, he put it on there in black. All right. All right. He knows how to stay away from them suckers. Shay B, look, Dion was sitting there with the bedazzling gun, bedazzling his heart out. Okay. Oh, that's the emblem. So that's the I and the K and the H. All right. See on. I'm not understanding the purpose of this shirt, what we're showing, but it is an original. Okay. Black but not bitter said everything looks dirty, cheap, and too small. D Dub said apparently he doesn't stay away from suckers. There's one on the front of the shirt. Mm-mm-mm. So what how that song what's that song go? Let me remix it. Suck nigga free. Oh no, that don't sound right. That don't sound right. Not suck nigga free. That no, I got to come up with some better. Rossi says, "LOL." Bozo the clown. I mean, he is just bedazzling and bejeweling all over the place. Okay, Dion. Okay. Did you get some cues from Gary with the T? Look, we got the bedazzled up at the top and at the bottom of the pants, y'all. Y'all can, man, y'all better know. See, I know how. He know how. But to do what? I don't know. Justin's mom says that's the shine on him. That's the shine on him. Okay. I'm trying to get to the video. I don't know if this shirt is part of the I know. This man is wearing an I know how department shirt. This patch says I know how. Okay. So I guess that is a matching hat. It is a matching hat. Hey, sweet peasy. Black but not bitter said, remember the episode on Good Times when they were selling clothes out of the apartment so they could send Florida on a trip? Is that the one where the woman had the brawl with the 3 cups? Hey, Chick-fil-A gal. Aunt Nettie said he doing his big one. No 54 said ATL peep ATL peeps, is that what um the men are wearing out there? Yes, y'all tell me, is that an ATL thing? I just never seen it before. Look at it. Okay. All right, Dion, you standing on top of this truck or van or whatever it is with your with your studded pants and matching shirt. But now I being a lady, I don't want to walk around with a shirt of a naked lady. Okay, I'm just saying, I just don't want to walk around with a shirt on with someone with their titties going everywhere. That's just me. Bible Not Bitter said no. Jackson Tabasco said, I wonder how long it took him to make that on his made by me sewing machine. Not not made for me. Chick-fil-A gal said, Dion bad built like a MFer. I mean, these models are just, girlfriend, you should have combed out man, let me shut up. Now, why we covering this guy's face, I don't know. Maybe he's wanted. Queen Black said, I've never seen bedazzled clothes for men. Yeah, so this guy, I'm assuming he's wanted because, this just isn't cute. And they're wrinkled. I don't like this. If this is the style, I'll be glad when it goes out. I don't like this. The pockets are up to the chest. I honestly think these are knockoffs, and that's why they fit like this, because this is just not a good look. I don't like it. I wouldn't want my man walking around with me with that on. All little like that. It looks like he might have picked up our son's jacket or something. So I can't with this. And once again, a model's wearing it and it's still wrinkled. So y'all, that's fine. Dion sells shoes too, y'all. He is selling shoes. He got the whole gear on right here. Oh my gosh. If you don't know, what do you know? If you don't know how, what do you know? Okay. What do you know if you don't know how? Glorious Love said ain't mad at the hustle though. I know that. Yeah, thank you, Salty Buzzer. Irregulars. That's got yeah. Now see, this fits okay. This fits okay, but I know how global. Oh, so okay. If it's with the eyeball, it's global, honey. It's global. If you don't know how, what do you know? Bless his heart. Okay, Dion. Bless your heart. Okay. Y'all, Justin's mom said thugs and duds. Now, if y'all don't want this irregular stuff, y'all could get your men this. I know Father's Day is over, but you might be able to get a Father Day special. And these tote bags, okay. The I know how up from the I know how department. Jackson Tabasco said the fuck. Blackman I better said they all look like they are missing a couple of chromosomes. Ah, Shaby said, wait a minute, the sweatsuit was flare leg. Yeah, I noticed it was flare leg, but I assumed that it was for women. Hey, Ray Della Lewis, and the hat. I don't know why he's got on a beekeeper's hat, but okay. I'm not too sure. But now this shirt I actually like. I actually like this shirt. Bella said looking like a sharecropper by the hat. Mary Willis said he made that hat too. I don't know. I don't get it why he's dressed like a beekeeper, but okay. To I can't read that. But this is one of his to something. I don't know what that says. Two sticky notes. If you don't know how, what do you know? And I know how department it was established in 2019 in Atlanta, Georgia. If y'all did not know, okay? Hey, Carmel Beauty 65. This is Dion's clothing line from the I Know How department. Great accessory bag. Get his slash her overnight bag. Great for everyday carrying. Okay, that's what he says. Oh, I okay. It says to stand on business in these bold letters, and then I know how in the white letters. So you can either say to stand on business, I know how, or you can say I know how to stand on business. I don't know. It depends on how you read. Allegedly in Harmon says that was a fit to keep the bees off of him. That was an outfit to keep the bees are running. I'm telling you. They are running. Mm. They're like they I'll just let y'all read that. Shay B said, how much is he putting on Diddy's books? Child. I don't know. This just does not. Shirley's divorce finally said, who told him this shit is cute? He need to go back to the drawing board. Uh-oh. We done upgraded our Instagram. Ooh, child. It's walking around. It's moving. It's spinning. You go ahead. You go ahead. Queen Black says, I feel bad with laughing emojis. Donna Chi, the RN, said everything says 2024. Is he still in business? Yeah, because I think one of the calls we had was from 2025. Uh-oh, look at who's here. My good friend. Native Tribe Urban Media. He says this elementary school ish. This must be inspired by Deon'S play clothes. What are you talking about? He knows how to stand on business. You better stop it. Muffin 218 said, who said they would buy it if he posted it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, child. Get you okay. Now, as I've told y'all before, the national holiday, which is known as my birthday, is June 21st. June 21st is the start of the first day of summer. So if you want to commemorate that day, you can get you one of these here spring summer shirts that says, I know how. It says God bless. I know. Wait a minute. I know you lying. Do that say God bless? I think that says, or maybe it don't say God bless. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe. Mm. Native says clothes all over the ground like a crime scene. Okay. All like a crime scene, all over the ground. Your birthday is June the 22nd, Chick-fil-A gal. Oh, good. You have to be by so we can party. You have to be here for after dark. Oh, it says Palm Beach. Oh, so we're in Atlanta selling clothes that says spring, summer. I know how Palm Beach. Oh, hence the palm trees on here. Okay. All right. All right. I get it now. Now he on that. He done stole somebody's boat. Mm. This bi- this business with these long sleeves in this with shorts, I don't get. Oh, your daughter's birthday is Chick-fil-A gal. There we go. That's that. I didn't. So no video came up. No video came up. Let me see. Let me do it this way. See if I see one. I don't think it's gonna play though. If I do, I just, as a woman though, I still don't want to walk around. Yep, that was it. I still don't want to walk around. Oh, this is this the video? Let me see. Oh, that's the walking. Oh, that's the spinning shirt. Andrew Caldwell, Bella. I still would not want to have a. I don't know as a woman if I want to wear a shirt of a naked woman. I don't. I don't know. I don't think I would. Black but not bitter said, "I'm your capital. I'm your capital now." Shay B said, "We ordered strippers from Craigslist. we, or- we ordered strippers from. I mean, oof. Thirsty Rabbit. You said your birthday was June the 14th. You turned 72. Why didn't you say something? Hey, Sassy Experience. This is Dion's clothing line. My Tai said, Native, are you getting your sucker free shirt? Yes, he is. He is walking around as we speak looking for his sucker free shirt. I just know he is. He's going to go out tomorrow driving. So Thirsty Rabbit's birthday was on the 14th, which was yesterday because we are now into Thursday. Let's wish. Oh, I don't have my dude on here. Well, we're going to wish you a happy birthday, uh Thirsty Rabbit. Here we go. All right. Native, where was you earlier? Hey, tell me that part. How you doing? Where was you at earlier, Native? I needed I needed a singing partner because Sonya's gonna sit on his step and knock on his window pane until he, I guess, is free. But anyway, happy birthday and many, many more to you, Thirsty Rabbit. We are just about halfway through this call. Let's go ahead and finish it. For those of you who are coming in late, we did the call that dropped tonight is at the beginning of this live. And the call that I'm doing now is a call that I have not reviewed before. Native says, that boy is marketing to the slow and sovereign of Atlanta. It must be who he is marketing to. I mean, I'm not gonna knock the whole line. It was some things that I think is it would be cute, but for a woman and not a man. I just them short sweatshirts. Mm, I don't know. Hey, all juiced up. Wait. I started. Okay. By the way, while I am here, we will be on Native's channel tomorrow with maybe around noonish or so with something for you. So be looking out for that, and then I will be back on between 9 and 10 with some body cam and some other stuff. Native says those are not men's clothes. Well, that's what I mean. I wouldn't walk around the streets with my man wearing them. He got to have on a hoodie that fits, and all that bedazzling was just a little bit too bedazzled. That's all I'm saying. D Dub said rebranding for the ABC not the ABC catalog. All right.
Then do it. And he was excited. Right. And I was like, man, I ended up, having to get it over with. Well, it's not going to go away until you go and get it over with.
Well, there we go. That is. And look at my face in the mirror with all the shit off my face and head. I said to myself,
He's pretty.
I said to myself, nigga, you look like a damn fool.
He's pretty. He's so pretty. You all over the house. I got you in every room.
How stalkerish is this? You all over the house. I got you in every room. Talk about being a stalker. Hey, Bible lady.
Stalker.
Yeah.
When I at the picture of you right when I walk in the house, so I see you every time I walk in the door. The first thing I see, I be like, hey,
Okay.
Nesto. In the bedroom, you're in the bathroom, and you're at my desk in the kitchen.
Wait a minute. Why does she need his picture in the bathroom? And y'all, is she still sitting in on the toilet during this call? Because we didn't hear a flush or nothing. Hey, boys, Nana.
When I work, you're with me in every room.
Well, I so appreciate you loving me. You loving me hard, woman. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't expect you to love me like this here. This is real. The only person I talk to is real. Oh, I ain't trying to do all that. I'm just not built for all that. But now it's like it's a whole 360. That shit is crazy. Yeah. Okay. All right. But look like I'm not gonna say. Look like I'm the one that got the egg soda in my face, but I'm good because I like eggs. So I'm good.
Do you like eggs?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good. I'm straight. So right now, for all this I'm going through, boy, this is like a whole major goddamn that's gonna take my whole shit and just operate on my brain.
You're gonna be okay.
So wait a minute. He got them charges. They came to arrest him on them charges. He felt like he had egg in his face when they came and got him for those charges. Boys Nana said, at Native, didn't you say you were going to buy something from Dion? Native is gonna he gonna go out tomorrow. He is going to be riding all over the state of Georgia looking for that clothing line. Make sure you check gas stations because I saw a lot of gas station shots. Okay. Aunt Nettie said, Legacy, you know that heifer don't flush or wash. Ew. Bella said, now you were just caught, Nesto. And tell me that part says, it's one thing to have a picture of him, but in every room, she is way too obsessed. All juiced up said, wait a minute, Dion has a clothing line? What did I miss? Does he have a free daddy t-shirt? No, he don't, but he stays sucker free all day and he know how. But yeah, you have to we just got off of that, so you'll have to go back a little bit if you want to see that. 80% Simo said, does she wipe? Child, I don't know, but we know she don't wash.
I know.
You're gonna be okay. And I'm gonna take care of you till you get on your feet.
Well,
You'll be okay.
You already told me you gonna spoil me. Like, what woman tell a nigga she gonna spoil? I never heard nobody tell me no shit like that now.
No, but you're human. People like that. It's a people thing, not a boy girl thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a man can get certain things that women get. That's not a girl or a boy thing. That's a human thing. We're all humans first. Sex is secondary. You're a man second to being human. Yeah.
Well, but thank you for calming down, because you would get upset. Anything you see on that social media,
Ross, wait a minute now, Rossi, you never heard that before either. Yeah, I mean, I do believe, especially, like doing something. I mean, to me, if you do something extra special for your partner, that is like equivalent to spoiling, I think. Depending on what that extra, what you consider as an individual to be extra special. But, or, I think, like, or if you give them a massage or something, that's spoiling. I don't know. I don't know. For some people, it's normal. And then for other people, it's kind of like spoiling. I don't know what she means by spoiling. But to me, if you're spoiling your mate, you're doing something like very extra special, I'll say. In my mind, that's what it means. I don't know what it means in her mind. Mai Tai said, PSA, if you meet Ponytail, don't shake her hand. Oof. Please don't, because they're not clean.
you be burning fire. But you don't
I ain't been on there. I ain't been on there. I ain't been on YouTube in days.
Okay.
I think it died down after the last thing. I think it's done. I think it's done.
You think it's done? I don't think it's done.
Yeah, I mean, if something else comes that's way more extraordinary. I mean, the thing of it is the height of it was so anything after that, if it's not as strong, it's not going to be focused on. You get me?
Strong.
So, he got a theft of service. It's like, okay, that ain't shit. I'm like, okay, so anyhow, what I'm saying, last week was murder, So they're not going to think of, it's got to be a more hype story, or they're not going to talk about it. So that's what they're thriving for, the hype.
The hype, okay.
Yeah, it's all about the hype.
That shit I got Monday, that shit is super hype.
Rossi, thank you. Rossi says we are still strong 3 years later, and we're gonna keep on going strong, and we're gonna keep on because guess what? Now, even more and more people are showing up to his proceedings. Perhaps Sean Hoover isn't, but we know Black but Not Bitter and Native Tribe Urban Media was at the last one. Okay, and they haven't been before. So more and more people are showing up just for a hearing. And Sean Hoover wasn't even there, and the whole thing was canceled. So you could think that I don't know why she's lying. Oh, it's dying down. It's dying down. Girl, it ain't went nowhere. It is still alive. It has a heartbeat and everything. Okay, so don't even try it, Sonya. We still listening.
To me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all of it is. Because it's your life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it always a problem. I'm not eating this shit. I feel like my stomach is going to hurt. Yeah, so all of it's unnecessary. All of it's bullshit. But, you know what I'm saying? Fine. We'll get past it. It'll be done and dead, and move on to the next phase, which is RVing. Woohoo!
Oh, yes. Because I'm saying myself, what is I'm looking for shit for?
I know. Wait, for now.
Man, my mind.
Right.
I'm not going to lie to you.
I mean, sometimes you need to just think of other things, because the thing of it is as grim as it is, it could turn into a whole 360, and then boom, that's over and done with, No, it could look so bad. It could look so bad. Like how I'm telling how my shit was, and then the doctor came in the room and was like, you're going home today. And I looked at him like, what? And I was just thinking that morning, like, I'm never getting out of here, And he was like, no, you're going home today. And I'm like, huh? Can I? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, so I was complete. I didn't see it coming. It was totally shocking. I thought I was going to be there a whole nother freaking month. And he sent me home. I thought I was going to die when I got there, but he sent me home. I was just like, they're going to try to kill me. They don't fucked up. They going to make me die at the house. And now, I look like I got ran over by a car twice.
It don't look like it got done. Looking at that.
Child, you still look like death
well,
warmed
with
over.
clothes on, I look normal. Then, shit, take my shirt off. It's like, oh, what happened to you? C-section?
Man, there's some folks out there man, I seen a lady yesterday look like a fucking man. I seen
How did you see a lady yesterday that looked like a man, and you're in there with men? And well, maybe he did. I don't know. But how did I just would love to know how that happened. All Juiced Up said she loves every minute of the attention she gets from these calls, because if she didn't, she would have been stopped talking to Nasty Nesto. Hey, Thessie Jewel. Thessie Jewel said they were sick of you. Released by popular, but not released by popular demand. No. And D Dub said, but Trisha was there to take great care of her and give her massages and cook and all of the things. And uh, I don't, to me, first of all, it takes a lot for a sister to do that. It really does. Um, I don't think if you're a sister, you would think twice about it, but it takes a lot because Trisha wasn't obligated to do that. I don't know who else would have done it if she didn't, but she was very fortunate to have her to help take care of it. And that's also something that I can, well, no, that's not special, I guess. Because if I was like with somebody, I would take care. I mean, I just would, because that's how I am. So I guess that's not considered special, but oh well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about something
Mm-hmm.
like the Johnson guy had them bed stomachs and shit, just hanging all over shit. I've seen that shit, and I say, what the fuck happened to her? That's some fucked up folks out here.
No, she let go. She gave up on life.
Man, when I'm
Oh,
telling
I
you,
know what I was gonna say. If a man is truly in love with you, and y'all getting ready to get intimate, and you take your clothes off, if he really cared about you and he loved you, he wouldn't be like, what the fuck happened to you? He would just love and kiss on all them scars you got. Okay, all of them.
and you
Some
that
people give
shit,
up on life. They
man.
just wake up one day. Because you know what? And that's why I kind of took a break because I wasn't seeing you and you were there. But like when I'm telling you, like the days I don't see you, I'll be like, ugh. Because being a female is a lot of work. Doing the hair, getting makeup, for this, for that, trying to be pretty. That's a lot of work. So I would be like, okay, cool. I ain't got to see nobody for the next 3 days.
80% CMOS, she was in Atlanta when she was in the hospital.
My hair don't look like this. My eye don't look like this. So I have, but I don't go to that. I'm never gonna let myself go where it's like 50 pounds overweight, where I can't just throw some clothes on the next day and snap out of it. I'm not gonna be like where it's like that. It's just be like, all right, now I gotta go comb my hair and put.
She talking about there are plenty of 50-pound overweight people. Guess what? At over 300 pounds, I looked good every day, okay? I always looked good and smelled good and was nice and clean. And I washed my hands after I used the bathroom. What is she talking about? Just because you are a woman of a particular size doesn't mean you don't look good, period. When you leave the house, or just that you're pretty. I could not stand for people to say, oh, you are so pretty for a big girl. And I'd be like, why can't I just be pretty? Why does it have to be emphasis on that? Because there are some ignorant people like that. Jet Black Straight said 50 pounds. You could use a whole 100 pounds. Exactly. Like if she gained 50 to 100, would that really be too much for her? I mean, really? Although I will tell y'all, her size, the size that she is now, if you look at the weight index for people her height, she is in the correct percentile of the size you're supposed to be. And I'm sure that is based on a European perspective, but that she is actually technically the size you're supposed to be at that height. I, of course, am not, and I'm 4'11", but yeah, that is what you're supposed to be, like between 99 and 110 for her height.
Some clothes on, and I'm good. But some days I be needing that because think about it, 30, 40 years of prepping yourself as a female. That's a long time and a lot of work.
It is. It
That's
is.
why wives be looking. I mean, that's why wives be looking a hot mess, thinking, okay, I'm good. It's over. I done got them, so now I ain't got to, like. And that's when you're supposed to. I'm like, no, that's when you got to keep it. Only single. And that's what me and Ralph was talking about. Ralph, I came in the office looking like buckwheat, and he was like, what the hell? And I was like, look, my hair don't be here, but I'm single. I can look like this.
Wait a minute. Oh, Shay got me again. I didn't see that before. I don't know why, but I didn't see that. I didn't see it on Native's channel either. I don't recall. Shavy said that's based on a chart for birds. No, I'm telling you, that is on the chart for an adult. Um, for per that height, 99 to 110. That is what the weight is supposed to be.
I was like, huh? I was like, I don't have nobody looking at me. I'm okay. I can come out the house as long as I'm clean. I'm good. My hair was just blue dry out. And I was like buckwheat. And he was just like, and I was like, I don't have nobody at home.
She said her hair was just blue dried out. Blue dried out.
I said, you're married. You get a haircut once a month. You be coming here looking a hot mess. You the one that's supposed to look good for your wife. I'm single. And he was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Why? I don't understand. What is this letting yourself go because you're single and you don't have anybody at home? Mm-mm. No, not at all. Bible Lady says, right at Legacy Moon, I get offended when people tell me I look good for my age. Like, what the hell? Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if I see a woman and I think she's attractive, I'll go, oh, she's so pretty or she's so beautiful. I never factor age because age doesn't matter because whether you are 55 or 35, pretty is pretty. And so why do you have to go that step further and attach something to the pretty as if someone who's 55 can no longer be pretty? Someone who is overweight can't be pretty. Someone with a short haircut or just short hair can't be pretty. I mean, what is this? Why do we always have to attach that for part? Because now you're insulting me. If you've got to tell me, oh, you're pretty for a big girl, or you are pretty, you are attractive for an older lady, to me, you're attaching something to it, and it takes away the meaning of of the compliment you were supposedly giving me. Rossi says, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. That's right. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Now, I will tell you, I will be comfortable in the house, but I'm gonna always look decent.
I said, yeah, nobody's looking at me. I'm not walking down the street hoping somebody be like, ooh, what's up, boo? I'm like, no, as long as I don't look dirty, I'm good. And I got here. It's like half these chicks who have to wear wigs. These women out there that have to wear wigs because they don't have no hairline. Hair is real super nappy.
I seen the lady today. She was in the whole thing. She had a fucking bald head in the middle. That shit.
Alopecia. That's alopecia. If her hair is missing in spots. Yep, that's alopecia. Yep, where it just fall out in certain spots. Yep. What she did.
See the ignorance of her, someone who actually who claims to have alopecia. Most women who have the bald spot in the middle is not because of alopecia, it's because they have thinning hair. And that's something that I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is hereditary. And you can inherit that from your father, who we also saw had a thinning, balding head. His edges were way back, and the middle was so. Shaby said, "Girl, please stop."
It was took it all off.
Oh, Bella, yeah, that is one of my big pet peeves too. She's pretty dark. She's a pretty dark skinned lady. Yes, I don't like that either. Like, why are you attaching the melanin, the how dark the melanin is to beauty? Why can't she just be a beautiful lady? Shirley's divorce finally says she is the wrong one to be talking about someone's hair, which she don't have, right? And who she tried to convince and show us those pictures showing us that she had alopecia, which them pictures was not her. Though I haven't been able to find them, I am convinced they came off of the internet.
You could treat it, take it all off, and then you get it treated and let it all grow in at the same time instead of having a spot, But she probably in the free world will be wearing wigs and stuff like that. A lot of girls here that look like that.
Hold on, I ain't trying to make it bad, but no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that alone.
No, go ahead.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I just thought about some shit. That's all. What you talking about the makeup off and all that shit there? And I see them sometimes like
Mhm.
that, but I didn't pick up on. Man, they
You
look like,
see,
oh,
when you live with a female, you see her like fresh face and you know what I'm saying. You know, it was like the hair, you'll never see the hair comments, but you live with them. Fucked up. Period. I live with them, and they had to see me. You know what I'm saying? Look like whatever. But other than that, when I date guys, I was like, oh no, you can't. You can't see me. But I don't like to nowadays because women look like trainees. You know, put
yeah,
on the makeup
yeah,
and a
yeah,
wig. So I like to go as natural as possible in the first, so that you know, okay.
So, if you wear makeup and a wig, you look like a tranny. Mm-mm-mm. Bible lady says, although I work from home, I shower every morning, fix my hair, put on clothes, smell good, earrings, lip gloss, all of the things, and may not leave the house. For me, that's how I am. I will always, I don't care. In fact, I think it was last week, I take, and y'all even know this, I take my showers every night, and I try to do it before I come on here. And I didn't take a shower one of those days. I just couldn't. I just could not. And so that next day, my sister's like, "Are you sick?" And I was like, "Well, no, I don't feel good." She said, "Oh, because you didn't take a shower." So that was like suspicious. She was suspicious because I hadn't taken a shower and she knew something wasn't right. But other than that, my everyday, this is my routine. I am going to do this, and I smell good. I go to bed smelling good. Because see, here's my thing. Like she's saying she's single, she ain't got nobody, there's nobody there. So she, I guess, can look and smell. I guess that's why she was running around in that same t-shirt for the last 7 days that she was last week. But to me, why take yourself out of a routine? I'm gonna have the same routine so that if you do meet somebody, or say when Nesto comes out, then you're gonna have to practice and work your way up to smelling good and looking good every day. I mean, so why not just do it from the get-go? Boys Nana said, Sonya, we have seen you fresh face on tablet calls. Yes, we have. We have seen you fresh face, and it ain't, she looks better with makeup, I will say. 80% Simon said, when I worked from home, I didn't shower until lunchtime. And some people will do that. Some people will do that. Jet Black Straight said, I'm retired and I make sure when I drop my daughter off and pick her up, I'm presentable. They won't say Allure's mom looks raggedy. I Revived said, I love my collection of sweet smelling lotions. That's what I'm saying. And then in summertime, even though I haven't done it, this time I like to make body butters and stuff. So with my different smells. So yes, I'm always putting something on. Bible lady said I'm single as well. But baby, I love me some constant self-care. I love looking good and smelling good for me. And another thing, I don't miss out on my skincare treatment. I do my skincare. I didn't do it for a couple of days when I wasn't feeling good. And I'm telling you, that in itself made me feel worse because I knew I didn't do my skincare regimen. Chick-fil-A gal said we weren't allowed to sit around the house slouchy and hair all over the place. Growing up, I passed up I passed out along to my girls. I feel better fixed up even when I'm sick. And I will still put forth the effort, but yeah, y'all just don't know. I just could not. I just could not.
Cool, natural. You don't wear a lot of makeup anyway. I don't wear wigs, but men nowadays want a woman that's more natural looking than looking like she could be a man. Because there's a lot of men that put the wigs and the makeup on to look better than a woman. That's not cute. Because you got to
There's
wash your face and be able to be like, okay, you still cute. So a lot of girls see these tutorials on Instagram. And these types of things look like a fucking dude. They fucked up in an hour of makeup and hair and they look racist. Wow. Just around the house like that. You can't be.
Go ahead, because you sound like you're in a hole.
No, I'm sitting on my bed. I'm chilling. I'm in a
Okay,
hole.
okay. Yeah, now it sounds better. Yeah, it sounds better. Go ahead. No, that's the
Yeah. You just don't want to have to,
what?
You just want to be able to see a person without all of that. Like, you see me without my makeup on before.
Yeah, you got pretty skin on you. You're a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, straight up. Yeah, I told you exotic and shit. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying in that, but man, you have no clue.
We got about 2 minutes left. Shavy says legacy to clarify the gene for hereditary pattern baldness can be passed down from either side, not just your father's side. In my family, that trait is on my maternal grandmother's side. Okay. I mean, that does make sense because usually that is hereditary. So I guess it does make sense you can get it from either side. Bible Lady says that skincare routine is a must. Facial cleanser, serums, moisturizer, sunscreen, retinol. Yeah, I do all of that. Shirley's divorce finally said we were dressed every day with our hair combed. And, just like when we got home from school, we had to put play clothes on. You didn't go outside and play in your school clothes. I don't know if that's still a thing now. It might be because a lot of these kids wear uniforms. So it might be, but that you could not go out in your school clothes, and you couldn't tell me nothing when I was allowed, because I used to love to wear dresses when I was little, and you could tell me nothing when my mom would let me wear my Sunday shoes with a dress going to school. You couldn't tell me nothing because I had Sunday. Y'all know y'all had Sunday shoes. I had Sunday shoes, and then I had the shoes that I wore with my stuff, to regulars to school and stuff like that. So y'all trying to clown me, act like y'all ain't have Sunday shoes? Really? Jet Black Straight said my daughter doesn't wear a uniform and she has to take off her clothes when she comes home. That's how my grandmother raised me. Okay, all right. But I still, especially with them wearing uniforms, I know they would probably have to. I don't know if that's still a thing. Like if I had children, that's how I'd raise them because that's how I was raised, and I'm sure that that's how my mother was raised. You know, so that's just something I would pass down. Justin's mom said, "I did have you had Sunday shoes." See, Chick-fil-A girl says Sunday shoes and tea. You had your regular Sunday shoes, and then right around Easter time, for your Easter dress for Easter Sunday, that's when you would get the white patent leather Sunday shoes. So then I was really all in the everything because I had the white patent leather shoes and the black patent leather shoes. Couldn't tell me nothing. Mm-mm. Black but not bitter said, Bible Lady, because of all the lotions and potions I use, I always have to check the bag when I fly, even it's only for one day. See, that's what I'm saying. And I'd be wondering about that too. Like, can you still do you have to be careful about what? Because I know after 9/11 they got real strict, like the aerosol sprays, and you had to put your stuff in containers. Do they still do that, or can you just have anything? D Dub says Sunday shoes and school clothes that you better take care of when you get home. Hang that stuff up, put it in a hamper, do something. But you was not going outside to play in your school clothes. That just was not going to happen.
Okay. I just,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
have
saying.
no clue. And I appreciate it. You don't have no clue how much I appreciate it. Well, you know what?
You have 1 minute remaining.
You got 1 minute to say all the lovely things you want to say to me. Go.
I thank God I met you. I thank God that He put me in a position to meet you at whatever it's supposed to be in for us to meet up. And I really appreciate that a whole lot. Not just because you're here for me that I'm going to fuck up the position. It's just period. Period. And thank you for
No, especially now, because this is when you really need somebody in your life. It's okay.
I really need somebody in my life that really care and love me and understand what I'm going through, and you're doing that. So I'm grateful for that.
And I love you for you. You, not what you got, not who you are, not, all of that other stuff, just you.
Well, I love you too. I love you so very much. You have no clue. I just want to understand that and recognize that I'm real and genuine about what I'm saying. Fuck what people say. Like, so.
You should call me in the morning.
I am. And you have a good night.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Okay, cool. We did that. So, Jet Black Straight said, I just flew Oh, wait a minute. Let me do because I can't walk and chew gum. Okay, she said, I just flew this weekend. I put all my brown sugar baby oils in travel size bottles and my perfumes in travel atomizers. I had about 30. So that's what you got to do. Okay. Chick-fil-A girl said, I got to wear my Sunday shoes to school if we had to dress up for awards. Um, so that's the only time. Yeah, I see. I got to wear the black patent leather ones to school. I don't ever remember wearing the white patent leathers, but the black patent leather dress shoes I did. Body lady said liquids have to be in TSA approved travel size. Jet Black Straight said Nesto kicking that jail talk. As a retired CO, I've seen and heard it all. Carmel Beauty says Sonya, he ain't got nothing. Mm, mm-mm. Oh yeah, picture day. Oh yeah, picture day. Yeah, you got to wear them. Yeah, picture day. I forgot about picture. And see, there was two pictures. Like in elementary school, you had the school pictures, and then like a week or two later, you had the the uh the class picture, and then a week or two later you had the individual picture. And do y'all remember back in the day when they used to check our they used to check our they used to give us these little black combs, you know, them little black combs you can get at the Dollar Tree. Now they used to give us those combs because you would have to stand in line. They would check your eyes, your ears, they would look in your mouth at your teeth, and then they would check your head for lice. And I couldn't understand that because I was always told black people didn't get lice. I have since found out that that's not true. Black people can get lice, but for the most part, lice don't affect us because of the oils and things that we keep in our hair. But they used to, and I used to look at that comb. I'm like, and I couldn't understand a comb like that because there was no way a comb like that was ever used to comb my head. I couldn't understand it, but they would give the little comb, and then they'd be looking, and it's funny they do a white kid's hair, and you see them all over. They do a black kid's hair. They really don't know what to do. They kind of like okay, all good here. But I remember them days. Ooh, that was back in the day. That blue magic grease saved us. That's right. Blue magic, sulfurate, or in my hair, Dax. It was always Dax because my hair, I always, kept pressed. So it was Dax for me. I think, did we? I know we had blue magic, but it was pretty much Dax. Every now and then, if we ran out, my mama would slap some Vaseline on there, and then that was just, it was too heavy, but she would do it. She would do it. But that is all I have for y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here tonight. Crown Royal, that's it, Bible lady. Crown Royal. That's what we had. Crown Royal and Dax. Crown Royal in that little, that I swear, if you dropped it too hard, the thing would, because it seemed like it was always in like a paper type of thing, like how toilet paper rolls are. That's what that used to remind me of. Shay B said, "What, those moon folks on some some extra? We never got checked for lice." Yeah, yeah, they checked us for lice. They did our hearing, our teeth, and our eyes. They did. Black but not bitter said I was a sulfur 8 and precon gel girly. I didn't even know. I was quite old before I knew what gel was. That's something my mom never used. But that is it. That's all I have for y'all. We are going to get out of here. Oh, yes, Salty Buzzard. Our backs for scoliosis. Yes. Yes, I forgot about that. They did do our backs for scoliosis. D-Dub said, remember those plaque disclosing tablets to show you how to brush your teeth? They had the big old teeth and the big old toothbrush, and they showed you how to. I don't know. I think like on one end, wasn't it the bristle, and then on the other end, it had the little thing that you clean your teeth with. Mm, them were the days. My tie says sulfate and blue magic. No lice check. Allegedly in Harlem said no lice check. They didn't check us for nothing. A reading test. You had a reading test. I remember those. I remember those tests for. The ones where like make sure you have a good breakfast, and you took them half the day. Those tests, I could not stand those tests. Oh, I couldn't stand them. Now those tablets, I can't really remember. Weren't they like more? Because like most dental stuff, especially like when you go in and they rub the stuff on your teeth, it has because clove is really good. Like if I have a toothache or something, I gargle in clove oil, essential oil, or even if I when I use the corticosteroid inhalers, that's what I use mostly, either clove oil, or I do. There's a thing I get from Amazon that does pulling, teeth pulling. Um, and it's like a thick kind of oil, and you just keep it in your mouth for like 5 minutes. I'll do that too sometimes. But yep, we are getting out of here. Thank you so much for the member milestones, the super chats. Shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight mods and for everything that they do. I thank y'all for being here. I will be back on tomorrow night. And we will also be over at Natives tomorrow afternoon. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Happy Juneteenth and all that stuff. And I will see y'all on the next one. Let me where's my theme music? I usually have my theme music on it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. No.